Yeah, that's not never gonna happen. So for those of you all new to the show, we do a little segment in between, even in between segments, called What the Fuck. Our first What the Fuck file is found Stephen King, who prior to me reading this article, I thought the nigga was dead.
Me too. Me too.
But obviously, Stephen King, age 71, said that Donald Trump is worse than any horror story he's ever written.
Oh damn, he needs to do a movie about it there.
Exactly.
That's some funny shit.
On to some positive WTF. South Carolina State this past weekend graduated a father and son. They graduated together.
Well, during this graduation weekend, we are hearing about inspiring stories from those who are getting their degrees. Michael Fuller is in Orangeburg with one such story.
This moment and this day means so much to me.
This feels like heaven on earth right now. Like, it is amazing.
These words describe the emotions of Antonio and Brandon Gathers, two 2019 graduates of South Carolina State University, one leaving the school with a master's in rehabilitation counseling and the other with a bachelor's in business management. The day is extra special because they're both father and son, but they didn't plan it that way. It wasn't until Antonio ran into a former colleague who suggested he apply for a scholarship at SC State.
I'm just, going to school, doing my thing, and I don't know, he's like, yeah, I'm going to school. What? Why? No, I'm in school. You do your own thing.
So we had no idea we would end up at this timeline, and I don't think we realized it until Christmas time, December. It was like, wait a minute, yo, we graduating together.
He basically inspires me to be the best man, young man that I can be. He's just that guy. He's the guy because he's a very successful pastor. He's a very successful entrepreneur, and he knows what he's doing. He's very strategic in everything he does. He's very detailed. Like, he is the best male father figure for a black man.
What inspires me about Brandon is his tenacity, his perseverance. He is a go-getter. He does not let obstacles stop him. And I've seen a light in him that you rarely, I should say, see in our culture, in the African-American culture for young men. He's driven by his own goals and his own desires.
And tonight, as both of them prepare to walk across that stage, earning their degrees, they imagine the moment looking like...
All I can hear is...
The angels sing. The angels singing.
The angels singing. That's all I hear.
Now, this is going to be a phenomenal moment. I'm just hoping I can just not cry.
Reporting for Street Squad Orangeburg, I'm Michael Fuller.
Well, that father and son are hoping to be able to inspire others with their story and let people know that anything is possible if you believe and work towards fulfilling your goal.
Now, on the flip side of that, I did not do it for this file, but I did see the story. A mother and son graduated from the University of Michigan together. Here's the kicker with that. The son didn't even know the mother was taking classes. And I guess she hooked it up with the chancellor or whoever was conducting the ceremony to where she didn't have to come up on stage until they invited her up on stage to congratulate him and give him his diploma, and then they flipped it on her.
Finally tonight here, America Strong, a mother and her son. This was the moment everyone was expecting. A mother proud of her son. It was his graduation day. But it turned out that mother had skipped her own graduation to come to his. Sharonda Love Wilson had earned her degree from Ferris State, but instead wanted to see her son Stefan graduate at Central Michigan University. What she did not know, standing there with her son and his tears, was that Stefan's school had learned that she had chosen his graduation over her own.
I made a call today when I found this out to David Eisler, the president of Ferris State University. By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of Michigan and the Board of Trustees, on behalf of President Eisler and Ferris State trustees, I confer upon you, Chandra Wilson, the bachelor's degree that you have earned with all rights, privileges pertaining thereto. Please move your tassel from your right to your left.
A mother and son embraced, both earning their bachelor's degrees on the same day, in the same moment, starting their next chapter together. We love seeing that. Mom deserves her moment too.